Good evening. It is Thursday, February 12th, and the time is 6:06 p.m. As the clerk of the school committee, I will call the student advisor speak out to order. The mayor who serves as the chair is absent, and the vice chair is also absent. Under school committee policy BDA, in the absence of both the mayor and the vice chair, the committee must elect a chairperson pro tem to preside over the meeting. I, as the clerk, will preside solely for the purpose of conducting the election. Nominations are now open for the position of the chairperson pro tem.
Yes, I would like to nominate Denise Hurst as pro temp.
Are there any further nominations? Hearing none, nominations are closed. The question is on the election of Ms. Hurst as chairperson pro tem for this meeting. Is there a motion to select or elect Ms. Hurst as chairperson pro tem?
I make a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second.
A roll call vote is required. Ms. Valentin?
Present.
Ms.
Yes.
Crawford? Thank you. Ms. Crawford?
Yes.
Ms. Hurst?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez Jr.?
Yes.
Ms. Gresham?
Yes.
Ms. Bruno-Naylor? Absent. Mayor Sarno? Absent. I will now relinquish the chair to Ms. Hurst, chairperson pro tem.
Good evening, everyone. I'm not so sure that warranted a round of applause, but thank you all very much. And on behalf of our chair, the Honorable Dominic J. Sarno, and our vice chair, Latonia Monroe-Naylor, they send their regrets for not being able to be here with us this evening. So we will proceed as scheduled with the school committee speak out. And tonight, our first person before us is from Central High School. And if I mispronounce your name, please do correct me. We have Manisha Abdi with advisor Thomas Rochelli.
Good afternoon. I'm here with Tom, and I'm here to speak about the project that Central is doing. My name, as you've said, is Manisha Abdi, and I'm here representing Springfield Central High School as a 12th grader of the class of 2026. One of the most important things that drive the school in the Springfield division, especially Central, is an interlinked community that is diverse, and we hope to take this in this atmosphere and our values currently at this time are being a struggle to perform in the current regulations in our current social climate with the fear that it's now deemed as a struggle as my fellow students are placed in fear of their lives changing in an instant by the presence of ICE in our streets, who are meant to establish a safe freedom for Americans but have gained a reputation that has students being wary on their walk home. Instead of succumbing to this fear, our Black Student Union has coordinated with the student government and has taken it upon themselves to assemble a peaceful and productive while effective protest against the illegal deportation of classmates, friends, and family who not only look like them, but also think, grieve, and hope exactly like them across the United States at this moment in time. Being students in this current age group, despite their feelings of injustice, they're limited to the ways that they can help and support and express their feelings. And instead of causing harm for others and take notice to call to action is a direct way for them to channel their support while also not being a distraction or disruption towards their education. The signing would be taking place during school hours, during lunch times in the hallway of the cafeteria, where students and staff can witness the magnitude of the protest while also not causing any disruptions or harm in the classrooms. The names on the ICE poster board will be left as a mark of their ideology and sympathy for innocents who are being affected by this current president's administration. The poster isn't being used as a petition, but rather an organized work of art that is meant to symbolize that the community of Central acknowledges the issues of ICE and stands with those who are currently being affected. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all.
Springfield Virtual School, Anthony Martins, and his advisor, Mrs. Lynch, who I believe is joining us remotely.
Good evening, everyone. I hope that the new year has started off well for all of you. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Tony Martins, and I am honored to be able to continue to represent Springfield Virtual in the new year, now as your new student representative. I want to take a moment to acknowledge the other two student reps, Owlie and Sophie's not with us, but Owlie's in attendance. You both did an amazing job during your terms. The way that you both carried yourselves was truly inspiring and gave insight into your respective schools and more about who you are as people. In my own way, I aim to bring that same level of excitement, dedication, and class, Owlie knows about that class, that you both had. I hope to continue the trend of excellence set by the reps before me, alongside this wonderful group of leaders. The past two Student Advisory Council meetings have been a big success. We have been discussing inclusion and how to make students in smaller schools feel more ambitious to join the positions that we are in. At the first meeting of the year, we were fortunate enough to have Ms. Hurst come out as our guest speaker. I personally would like to thank Ms. Hurst for taking some time out of her schedule to give words of encouragement to us. To add more about the Student Advisory Council, we have been discussing the Youth Participatory Action Research Movement. My God, is that a mouthful? Within the virtual school itself, our group has been focused on building relationships between the more outspoken students and the quieter ones to try and get them out of their shell. It seems to be working. That is all I have for right now. I appreciate the time, and I cannot wait to share more about my school later on in the meeting with everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up from Putnam Vocational Technical Academy is Auli Dilong.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
I love
Good
being
to
back.
see you. Welcome back.
Thank you, Tony, for the shout out. I know you're gonna do amazing, and I can't wait to see you as the student rep moving forward. Before I start with my usual updates from Putnam, I did want to take a moment to acknowledge an extremely difficult loss. Recently, a beloved member of the Putnam community passed away. John H. Shepard, aka Coach Shep, gave Putnam decades of his life. He was a dedicated teacher, a devoted coach, and a passionate spirit. Coach Shep never failed to see the potential in students, even when they didn't see it in themselves. As a community, we are committed to carrying that fire that Coach Shep carried. As for how Putnam is doing now, I'll start by getting the more boring news out the way first. Our first semester just wrapped up in Springfield Public Schools, and at Putnam, this means new electives and a fresh start moving forward. The freshmen got their permanent shops last week, so it's definitely an adjustment period for them, but it's an exciting time as well. Winter sports are wrapping up too. Our basketball team has their last regular season game next Tuesday, and our wrestling team had an amazing season that's unfortunately also coming to an end. But with closing one door only means opening a new one, and for Putnam, we are opening up spring sports. We've had interest meetings for baseball. Preseason captain's practice for softball is coming up as well, and it's about that time where everyone is hurrying to get cleared and get all their paperwork in. On a more exciting note, though, Spirit Week for the juniors and the freshmen is happening this week. The lineup for this week was teacher-student swap on Monday, Nike Techs versus Quarter Zips on Tuesday, anything but a backpack day yesterday, Y2K day today, and tomorrow we'll finish it off with Cupid's Day, where we're all gonna wear Valentine's Day colors, and we'll also have our annual pep rally tomorrow. When my student council and I were deciding what themes to choose, it was very important to get the student body's opinions, including the freshmen, even though they don't have a student council yet. So we sent out a survey and we took their top suggestions. Huge props to our awesome principal, Mr. Johnson, because he has participated every day this week, and he has stunned Putnam with his swag. You should have seen him on the Nike Tech Day. He came in a full tracksuit and caught everyone off guard. But as the school year advances, seniors do get closer to graduation, which means finding a balance between the difficult work and still having fun. Their Spirit Week is going to be the second week of April, and throughout that week, they'll also have a Powder Puff football game, which Putnam has not done. in a minute. So we are excited to see how that plays out. And a talent show as well. After spring break, they'll have their decision day where seniors will show off what they'll be doing after high school, their shop and academic finals, class day, prom, and finally graduation. Black History Month is also super important in the Putnam community. Throughout this month, we celebrate with Black guest speakers, art, luncheons, and many more. Some upcoming events are the pep rally on Friday, a Principals Shoot for Success luncheon, a homegrown Caribbean Afro-Latino luncheon, and guest speaker Tom Devane for Student Athletes Success. Some events that have already passed were the Black History Art Installation, a homegrown soul food luncheon, and the PTSO event. As we move forward together, I want to remember what makes Putnam so special. Our resilience, our spirit, and the way we show up for one another. Whether we're honoring the legacy of Coach Shep, cheering on our teams, celebrating Spirit Week, recognizing Black History Month, or preparing seniors for their next chapter, we continue to grow stronger as a community. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, from the High School of Science and Technology, Genesis Esteban Bravo.
Good evening, Superintendent Denal and school committee members. My name is Genesis Esteban Bravo. I am a senior at the High School of Science and Technology and the president for the class of 2026. Thank you for welcoming back to speak on behalf of our SciTech community. I am excited to share some current and future events that have ignited school spirit within the student body. From our last session, we successfully ran a Spirit Week, which included themes such as Holiday Spirit, Throwback Thursday, and Twin Day. We had a lot of fun. There have also been several things happening within our vocational programs. Seniors competed in the SAIL conference at Gillette Stadium, and our vocational medical students participated in the Go Red event. Supporting community wellness, as you know, our vocational CT programs are growing, providing more opportunities for the students to gain real-world experience. Our men's basketball team are currently in Valley Wheel League champions. After their win against Minnetonka, they achieved another victory against Belchertown last night. Our indoor track team placed 4th overall at the Western Mass Championship, and as we speak, competing at the state championship in Boston tonight. Also this past Monday, we held our senior FAFSA event and increased our completion rate by 20%.
All right.
Some upcoming events include our Quarter 2 Honor Roll Party on February 24th, featuring special guest DJ Craig G. We invite you to come by and recognize our students who earned Honor Roll this past quarter. Next, we are hosting our Advanced Placement Breakfast on March 6th. And as you know, the winter months can pose challenges with students' attendance. We have seen a dip in attendance across all grade levels. As part of the solution, we are running our annual Iron Cat Challenge for Quarter 3. For a student to become an Iron Cat, they must be in attendance every day, have all passing grades, and demonstrate good behavior and effort. Students who qualify will receive an Iron Cat t-shirt and enter a raffle to win a PS5 or headphones. And as a senior, it's an exciting time we are entering. We are currently in the process of making our senior video. At this very moment, there are senior sign-outs happening throughout the month. As time passes by, we plan on having more coming for the senior class. Stay tuned. In closing, I want to thank for your continued support for the High School of Science and Technology, and your commitment to our school allows students like me and my classmates to grow academically, explore career pathways, and build a strong sense of community and pride. We are excited about the opportunities ahead and remain motivated to represent SciTech with excellence. Thank you again for your time, and as always, go Cybercats.
Congratulations. From the Conservatory of the Arts, Cadence Sharp.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Cadence Sharp. I'm a ninth grader at Conservatory. Since it is February, this year's theme for Black History Month is Black Changemakers, past, present, and the future. Throughout each week, we will explore different changemakers in the past, present, and future. Advisory celebrating Black changemakers. During advisory, students will use the provided research links to investigate African American historical figures from the following categories: civil rights leaders, poets, authors, singers, musicians, dancers, and artists. They will then create a piece of artwork, a poem, or a presentation about the person they've researched. Living Museum. On Wednesday, February 25th, an inspiring event will take place as high school students from the African American History class visit select advisory classrooms. These students will embody a historical Black figure, bringing their stories and legacies to life. This brief, impactful moment is a powerful opportunity for our students to discover and connect with remarkable Black figures, enriching their understanding of history and celebrating these enduring contributions. Daily morning announcements. Each morning, we will begin the day with an uplifting Black History Month spotlight on a changemaker. Students can go to the library where there are additional resources for them to learn about the historical figure for the day. School foyer and hallways. The foyer and hallways have been transformed into a gallery of powerful artwork and posters celebrating Black history. Starting this week, the hallways were transformed by the Black History Month Creative Corridor posters. These powerful visuals invite students to engage and reflect. The images on the posters will serve as inspiring history, prompting engagement in a unique way. This week is Spirit Week. Monday was Rock Your Crown. Black hair has always been used to send messages. Students and staff came to school rocking fun and unique hairstyles. Tuesday was Together We Rise. Unity pushes us forward. Students and staff came to school matching with their besties or their friend groups. Wednesday was Black Excellence. Students and staff came to school emulating their favorite Black celebrity, character, or changemaker. I was dressed as Tyler, the Creator, because I like his style. Thursday, today, was Your Voice Matters. So either you could dress up as an activist, so you have the right to be heard. Students and staff came to school today representing the cause closest to their hearts. So today, I was Shirley Chisholm. She's a Black activist and the first Black woman to run for president.
Yes.
Friday is To the Roots. Our cultures are integral to our identities. Students and staff will come to school wearing clothes that represent their culture. HBCU event, Promoting Black Excellence, Tuesday, February 24th. All high school students are invited to our Historically Black Colleges and Universities event, which will highlight the importance of HBCUs and provide information about the Black College Tour. Revolution performing in other schools. This week, Revolution, our a cappella group, performed for the staff and students of DeBerry and Swan Elementary Schools. It was an inspiring event. On February 27th at 1 p.m., Revolution will perform in the Commerce Auditorium as part of their Black History Month celebration. Lastly, the Artist Collective for Black History Month is tomorrow, February 13th at 1 p.m. Through the Artist Collective, our students will brilliantly showcase their talent and leadership in a vibrant celebration of Black History Month. The Artist Collective will inspire and uplift. At the start of the collective, a group of students, including me, will be participating in a pro-democracy event, making public our opinion against the actions of ICE and in support of all Americans, especially the immigrants in our community. Our theme for Black History Month is Changemakers, and we, the students of the Conservatory, want to represent positive change in the community. The committee is welcome to join us at this event. Thank you.
Thank you. From Renaissance High School, we have Sophia Rivera.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, Madam Superintendent, and members of the school committee. Thank you for taking the time tonight to hear a student's voice. My name is Sophia Jadis Rivera, and I'm in 9th grade at Renaissance, where I have been a student since 6th grade. First, I would like to thank Mayor Sarno and his team, Superintendent Dr. Denol and her team, who who for coming out on December 12th to cheer our seniors and the ninth graders as we march to the post office to celebrate our continued college-bound success. This year in ninth grade, we have been working on a presentation to advocate for a director of sustainability in partnership with our 10th graders in Environmental Science Pathway Program. We are so grateful to all the members of Central Office who attended our presentation and provided feedback. Throughout this expedition, we had researched and interviewed Catherine Walsh, the Boston Director of Sustainability. We also spoken with other directors of sustainability from Philly, New York City, and Milwaukee. 3 years ago, the current seniors at Renaissance had lunch trays changed across the district to be safer for our environment. 2 years ago, the current juniors started composting, and last year, the current sophomores went to White Street Elementary School to teach students how to compost. This year, my class continued to expand the program. Some kids went to White Street Elementary, and some went to Wash Elementary. My experience at Wash Elementary was fascinating. It was fun teaching kids how we could help and protect our environment. We learned how to teach students by visiting Wash earlier in this year to observe the teachers and plan our lessons. We as ninth graders demonstrated how to be leaders and take action. Yesterday, we had our annual career fair. We had over 20 guests in our different classrooms, and our 8th, 9th, and 10th graders listened to 4 careers we were interested in and visited those careers so they could get a better understanding what they want to do for their careers. It gave Renaissance students an idea of what they want to do after high school. Everyone enjoyed the career fairs and was satisfied with the careers they have chose. Lastly, this week at Renaissance, we hosted over 50 visitors from across the country for a conference of high-quality work. Eight of my peers participated in the student panel to share with these school leaders and teachers the power of expeditions, crew, and the student leadership. This provided us all at Renaissance to get ready for the post-secondary success. Thank you for your time tonight.
Oh, thank you. From Transition Academy at Putnam, John Lockett.
Hello, school community. I am John Lockett from Transition Academy. In the Transition Academy, I learn about money, how to do interview. I can do recycling and building. I will be doing work at Big White on Alley and Colony, where I will learn about job skills, social interactions with the public, and independent skills. I will have a job coach. This is my first year in Transition Academy, and I look forward to learning how to be an independent young adult.
Fantastic. Thank you. Also from Transition Academy at Putnam, Elijah Vasquez Martinez.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the house tonight. My name is Elijah Vasquez Martinez. I'm here to speak on behalf of the Transition Academy and my experience at Goodwill Industries. My first few months at working in the industries have been succeeding, and I'm happy there. I've been slowly being successful throughout the jobs and tasks I've been told by the boss, Bobby, and I'd like to give thanks to Joanne and from Putnam to give me the opportunity to work among the staff there. Yet throughout my time working there, I learned how to do building, clothes, trash, and different departments, and how to manage recycling and donation of goods such as electronics, clothing, and household items. And throughout my short time working there, I get to know the staff and my co-workers out there, especially the bosses, like Bobby. Throughout my experience, I've been giving things and positivity. And he said once when I age out of the program at 22, he'll gladly take me in and learn all the ropes. And I'd like to give thanks to Mr. Riccio for Putnam, the Learning Cafe here at the City Hall. I'm here at the central office, and I'd like to give thanks to my teacher, Mr. Cates, for teaching me how finance and jobs and listings, how the world works and foundation. I'd like to give half of the students and teachers that brought me here today. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. That was fantastic. Thank you all for coming down and being here with us this evening. For all of those who didn't know, this evening underscores all of the great work that's being done at Springfield Public Schools. Thank you to all of the advisors and the administrators that were here that helped to prepare these students to present to us this evening. We are going to take a short, brief 1-minute recess. Of course, you're more than welcome to stay, but we'll give you all an opportunity to exit before we start our formal meeting. Thank you.
It is Thursday, February 12th, and the time is 6:37 p.m. As clerk of the school committee, I will call this regular meeting to order. The mayor who serves as chair is absent and the vice chair is also absent. Under school committee policy BDA, in the absence of both the mayor and the vice chair, the committee must elect a chairperson pro tem to preside over the meeting. I, as the clerk, will preside solely for the purpose of conducting that election. Nominations are now open for the position of chairperson pro tem.
I would like to announce Denise Hurst as pro temp.
Are there any further nominations? Hearing none, nominations are closed. The question is on the election of Ms. Hurst as chairperson pro tem for this meeting. Is there a motion to elect Ms. Hurst as chairperson pro tem?
I'd like to make a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
A roll call vote is required. Ms. Valentin?
Yes.
Absent. Ms. Crawford?
Yes.
Ms. Hurst?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez Jr.?
Yes.
Ms. Gresham?
Yes.
Ms. Bruno Naylor? Absent. Mayor Sarno? Absent. I will now relinquish the chair to Ms. Hurst, chairperson pro tem.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Let's call this our meeting to order. Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Ms. Valentin? Absent. Ms.
Present.
Crawford?
Present.
Present.
Ms. Hurst?
Present.
Mr. Gomez Jr.?
Present.
Ms. Gresham?
Present.
Ms. Bruno Naylor? Absent. Mayor Sarno? Absent.
On behalf of the mayor and our vice chair, Latonia Monroe Naylor, they extend their regrets for not being able to be here with us this evening, as well as Miss Rosa Valentin, who is also unable to be with us this evening. May we please stand and rise for the
Excuse.
pledge of allegiance in a moment of silence dedicated to the change makers for Black History Month.
Ay, bendito.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Again, thank you all for being with us this evening. With the indulgence of the committee, I'd like to move to item number 7, which is the report of the student representative. However, before he can give us a report, we would like to welcome him to the dais to join us. Our new representative for this evening is Anthony Tony Martins, a senior at Springfield Virtual School. Would you like to say, Superintendent? No? Okay. Tony, we welcome you. We want to make sure that you know that you are more than welcome to participate in this meeting. It is yours just as much as it is ours. And we understand that you bring a very important voice, the student voice. And so we want to make sure that you know that you are more than welcome to bring that voice and to participate fully. Thank you. All right, moving on. Item number 2, approval of the minutes. Agenda item A, vote to approve the minutes of the school committee's organizational meeting on January 5th, 2026. Is there a motion?
Motion.
So moved.
Motion made by Mrs. Gresham. Is there a second?
Second.
Second made by Mr. Gomez.
Second.
Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Ms. Valentin? Absent. Ms. Crawford?
Present.
Yes.
Present. I'm
Mr.
present.
Gomez Jr.?
Yes.
Ms. Gresham?
Yes.
More than sufficient vote. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Ms. Monroe Naylor? Absent. Mayor Sarno? Absent.
Everyone is expecting me to get us out of here really soon. More than sufficient votes, this matter passes. Item B, vote to approve the minutes of the school committee's special meeting on January 15th, 2026. Is there a motion?
I make a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion made by Mrs. Crawford, seconded by Mrs. Gresham. Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Ms. Valentin? Absent. Ms. Crawford?
Yes.
Ms. Hurst?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez Jr.?
Yes.
Ms. Gresham?
Yes.
Ms. Bruno Naylor? Absent. Mayor Sarno? Absent.
More than sufficient vote, this matter passes. Item C, vote to approve the minutes of the school committee's regular meeting on January 15th, 2026. Is there a motion?
I make a motion.
Motion by Mrs. Crawford. Is there a second?
Second.
second by Mr. Gomez Jr. Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Ms. Valentin?
Present,
Absent.
yes.
Ms. Crawford?
Yes.
Ms. Hurst?
Yes.
Mr. Gomez Jr.?
Yes.
Ms. Gresham?
Yes.
Ms. Naylor? Absent. Mayor Sarno? Absent.
More than sufficient vote. This matter passes. Moving on to item number 4, presentations, building bridges for multilingual learners. Dr. Sonia Denal.
Thank you so much. I call you
I'm Superintendent Dr.
Madam
You
President.
can call me Denise.
Good evening, everyone. It's great to be here this evening with all of you. Thank you for taking time out of your schedules to join us. We are looking forward to this presentation. Many of you know that we speak several languages in our district, and in order for our families to be able to access the services of our district, we need the support of our translators. Those who know the language and are part of the community and support our parents in understanding not just what is being communicated, but also helping them navigate the services and the spaces and the places where their children are being educated. I so appreciate the following individuals as they join Assistant Superintendent Terry Poe in her presentation with our multilingual learners and how we in Springfield Public Schools build bridges. Thank you.
Good evening, esteemed school committee members and our wonderful superintendent. I'm happy to be here to present Building Bridges for Multilingual Learners. We're going to be talking about the seal of biliteracy, and you're going to get to meet some of our family liaisons. Next slide. So there they are. This is Cedric. He's with me from the Multilingual Learners Department. He's going to be helping me with this, the beginning of our presentation, and then you'll meet the family liaisons. Next slide. So first, we're going to talk about the seal of biliteracy. The purpose of this seal is to recognize and affirm multilingual and multicultural students in Massachusetts. The value statement is to recognize that all languages and cultures are valid and valued within the Commonwealth. Eligibility. All students are open and welcome to get the seal of biliteracy, including English language learners, heritage speakers, students who learn world languages in school or the community. So students have to pass their English language MCAS with a proficiency or advanced score, and they also have to pass the world language assessment with a proficient or advanced score. Equity and inclusion recognizes all languages the same, with no language considered better than another. It values every language equally. Recognition, the state offers the seal of biliteracy and the seal of biliteracy with distinction. The difference is the seal of biliteracy with distinction is offered to the students who get advanced on those assessments. And the assessment requirements, students must demonstrate conversational and written proficiency in one or more languages through an approved Massachusetts language assessment.
Thank you. So, benefits for student recipients. College recognition provides colleges and universities with a standardized method to recognize students who have demonstrated high levels of proficiency in 2 or more languages. Advanced placement and college credit. Many institutions offer advanced language course placement. Some colleges award 12 to 15 college credits to students who earn the seal of biliteracy. MTEL voucher opportunity. Recipients receive a voucher to take one Massachusetts test for educator licensure, that's the MTEL. The voucher may be applied towards communication and literacy MTEL tests, bilingual education MTEL, and world language MTEL. The seal of biliteracy not only honors students' linguistic achievement, but also creates tangible academic and professional pathways.
So far in Massachusetts, next slide, 77% of Massachusetts schools and districts are currently authorized to award the seal of biliteracy. 13 Massachusetts public institutions of higher education offer credit or advanced placement to seal earners. And so far, since 2019, 18,049 students have received the seal. and 4,793 in 2024-2025. Last year in Springfield Public Schools, we reported that 53 graduates earned the seal of biliteracy and 23 graduates earned the seal with distinction. That is a total of 76 students, and I'm happy to bring Camille Duran up, one of my former Brookings students. She earned the seal in 2025 when she graduated last year. Hi, Camille. Thank you for being here tonight. So, Camille, how did it feel to get the seal?
It felt accomplishing and empowering to be able to bring something from my heritage and from home and be able to apply it to my education and my professional pathways.
And also another question that I have for you, what are you currently doing now?
So right now, I am part of the Massachusetts National Guard, and I'm currently attending to Holyoke Community College I'm trying to major in political science. So for now, liberal arts, because Holyoke doesn't offer an exact political science, but I am planning to transfer to a public institution in order to finish my political science degree.
Thank you for being here tonight. So I thank you, Camille, for being here tonight. For me, I do keep in touch with my students and love them dearly. So thank you for that. So now we're going to meet some of our family liaisons. But before that, our cooperative professional development teacher of world language is going to introduce them.
So, schönen guten Abend, meine Damen und Herren. Ich bin Cedric Cunningham. Ich kann Deutsch, Französisch, ein bisschen Polnisch und auch ein bisschen Spanisch sprechen. Ich war Lehrer an der Springfield Central High School für 21 Jahre und dort habe ich Deutsch, African American Studies und Career Development und auch Englisch als Englisch Sprechender geteilt. Und jetzt bin ich in der Rolle als Central Office. Heutzutage möchte ich Ihnen zeigen, wie es fühlt, eine Fremdsprache zu sprechen und in einem fremden Land zu wohnen, wie in den Vereinigten Staaten von den USA. Könnt ihr jetzt mich verstanden? Hat es alles geklappt? So let me explain a couple of things what I just said. So I introduced myself by telling you I'm Cedric Cunningham. I was a 21 veteran teacher at Springfield Central High School where I taught German, French, career development, also ESOL, and then I also taught AP African American Studies. I'm in a role right now working at Central Office as the World Language Specialist, and jetzt möchte ich die Sprachbestellung, die öffentlichen Schulen von Springfield, Massachusetts, vorstellen. Bitte schön.
As our language liaisons come, you can just line up one after the other so all of you can get in line. Thank you.
Good evening and assalamu alaikum. Magacaygu waa Nadia Nuur, waxaan ahay xiriiriyaha qoysaska Soomaalida ee dugsiyada dadweynaha Springfield. Waaxda bartayaasha luqadda badan MLL. Waxaan ku hadlaa Soomaali, Ingiriisi iyo Carabi. qayb ka mid ah doorkayga xiriirka qoysaska ayaa ah inaan caawiyo qoysaska inay fahmaan caafimaadka maskaxda. Waxaan sidoo kale ka caawiyaa doorashada ardayda dhigta fasalka shanaad ee ku wareegaya fasalka lixaad iyo ardayda dhigta fasalka sideedaad ee ku wareegaya fasalka sagaalaad. Good evening. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Nadia Noor. I'm the Somali family liaison for the district. I speak Somali, English, and Arabic. I work for Springfield Public Schools in the Multilingual Learners Department, MLL. Part of my role is to help families understand mental health and find resources. I also assist with the balloting for the 5th graders going to the 6th grade and the 8th graders going to 9th grade. Assalamu alaikum.
سلام ماښام په خیر. زه هیلهمند یم ټول به روغ او جوړ یاست. زما نوم وحید الله احمدزی ده. زه د سپرینګفیلډ دولتي مکتبونو د څو ژبو نښلوونکي سره د کورنیو په حیث کار کوم. زه په پښتو، فارسی او دری ژبو خبرې کوم. زما د مسؤلیتونو څخه د غونډو تنظیمول او د کورنیو سره ملاقات کول دي. مننه. Good evening. Thanks for having me today. My name is Wahidullah Ahmadzai. I'm family liaison for Springfield Public Schools. I speak Pashto, Dari, and Farsi. Part of my job is as a family liaison to facilitate the meetings and also to do home visits with our respected teachers. Thanks for having me today, and good evening. Thank you.
Jioni njema, naamini kila mmoja anaendelea vizuri. Jina langu naitwa Omar Muya, nafanya kazi na wazazi ambao wa Kiswahili, ambao wanazungumza Kiingereza. Kazi yangu ni kuwasilisha maneno kutoka Wizara wa Elimu, Springfield Public School, kujulisha kwamba wazazi na walimu wanaendelea vizuri na kuwatembelea wazazi kwa nyumbani huko, na yote matatizo wako nayo manyumbani au shuleni, kuwasiliana nao. Good evening. I hope everyone is doing good. My name is Omar Muya. I work as family liaison, Swahili and English, Springfield Public School, Multilingua, ML department. My part of my role is family liaison, facilitate, meeting, home visit, and also making homework application. And then, here we say, okay, communicate teacher and parents. Thank you.
Bonsoir. Non, moi, c'est Jean-Marc Henson, 6 ans. Moi, je travaille dans Springfield Public School comme liaison famille pour créole, haïtien et français. Dans le département élèves capables d'apprendre plusieurs langues. Dans le rôle ça, moi, supporter communication entre l'école et la famille. Et moi, bail service, interprétation avec traduction. Pour réunion l'école, événements, engagement famille, LPAC, super samedi et super dimanche. C'est un plaisir pour me supporter la communauté. Good evening. My name is Jean Mackinson Caesar, and I work at SPS, Springfield Public School, as a family liaison for Haitian Creole and French in the Department of Multilingual Learners. And this role, I support communication between schools and families by providing interpretation and translation services for school meeting, family engagement, event, LPAC, Super Saturday, and Super Sunday. It's a pleasure to be here and support my community. Thank you.
مساء الخير للجميع. اسمي حسين دعباس. أنا أعمل بسبرينغفيلد بابليك سكول، مترجم لمساعدة العائلات العربية والطلاب الموجودين في أمريكا. Good evening everyone. My name is Hussein Abbas. I work at the family liaison at Springfield Public School, multi-language learn department. Part of my role to help people and families what they need in this study. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much for listening and adhering to our presentation. We wanted you to experience the rich language and cultures that our family liaisons bring to Springfield Public Schools, and we really appreciate all they do for our students and our families. Thank you. If you have questions, we're here, but thank you so much.
Thank you. Any questions or comments from our school committee members?
Can I
just
comment?
wanted to say,
Can I
Chairwoman,
comment?
Hurst, thank you so much for the presentation. And parlez-vous français?
Can you guys hear me? Can I comment?
Yo sí también puedo hablar otro idioma. It was AI. No, sorry. I wanted to say thank you so much to all of you who came before us tonight. And I know that many of you had come before us at a previous meeting. And I think you're right, Assistant Superintendent Terry Poe, like to experience the richness, to hear it, it it gives it such a real feeling with respect to understanding, what our students and families are going through, how important it is for them to have a voice and to be able to communicate with a system that they interact with daily, all the time. So thank you all for all that you all do day in and day out. Anything else? Okay. You have a good evening. All right, next on the agenda, informational discussion items, an update on Innovation Schools. Superintendent Denal.
Thank you so much. We are looking forward to continuing our work with our innovation schools. We definitely are fortunate to have Mr. Calvinese leading this work. It has been rewarding. And it has definitely been a learning experience for all of us because nowhere in the state of Massachusetts had any district attempted to do what we are doing here in Springfield. We are truly the city of first, and we look forward to being trailblazers and leaders in this work around innovation schools. It's something that we look forward to doing because we know it's the right thing for the students and staff of those 8 schools that are coming back to us from the Springfield Empowerment Zone. Mr. Calvinese is our resident expert in all things innovation, and he has prepared documents for us that he will go through with us at this time so everyone can better understand exactly what we are doing with the innovation schools.
Thank you, Dr. Denal.
Mr. Calvinese, before you begin, for the viewing public and for the other members of the school committee, Mrs. Rosa Valentine is on the line, and I want to recognize her, Mr. Clerk, that she is present and has been present, but is experiencing audio difficulties. So we'll continue to call on you. We'll make sure that if you are able to speak and have any questions, that we give you a moment to be recognized to do so. But please.
Thank you, Mayor Hurst.
No.
Congratulations. That's a start right there, but I'll tell you, congratulations on your appointment today,
Yes.
Chairwoman. So in your pack, first I would like to thank you for your commitment to the screening committee and being nominated on the screening committee. That was the first step in our process. And to Ms. Gresham also being on the subcommittee for the innovation schools, and Ms. Valentin being the chair as well, and to all the school committee members for the support. I'd like to thank Ms. Valentin because we've had many meetings this past month, and she's been really doing a great job in attending and being in all those meetings, and they're long meetings, so I appreciate her commitment there. But in your packets, I want to give you an update as far as the process on innovation and a proposed timeline. That's very flexible timeline right now. But right now, we're at the place where we had the screening committee already meet, January 22nd, and by a majority vote, they approved the moving forward of the prospectus. And now that we are on the second step where the schools have innovation planning meetings happening. These are open meeting laws. There's 8 schools, and so there's a lot of meetings to be prepared for. And they are now reviewing the prospectus, obviously, but they're also developing innovation school plans that are the prospectus is the framework, the rules, the modifications that the screening committee has agreed to, and now the implementation is the innovation plans. So every school is drafting those plans, and I'll give you a little update of where we are right now, if you like, on that. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. So I just want to get, it's a little bit more than what we talked about in subcommittee. Right now, we've had 5 innovation planning meetings. 4 have moved forward to vote to move those plans in front of teachers for a vote. If the teachers approve by 2/3 majority, that will come to you at the school committee level. 1 school has brought it already to a teacher vote. That was Discovery just this past Wednesday. I'm really happy to report that 100% of those teachers approved the plan. I got to thank Dr. O'Connor and the team over there for what a wonderful job they've done. So Duggan is actually voting tomorrow, so we'll see what the outcome of that is. So if 2/3 of the teachers vote to approve it, what happens is it comes to the school committee. They will then be, prior to the vote, the school committee will have to have a public comment session. That usually will be something that we would work with Attorney Keefe to schedule. It would be, you would have to have one for each one of the schools, but it probably would be something you could do in one night and coordinate that way. The timeline would be that we'd like to have this completed by April 9th. Part of the reason why we wanted to have that done was so that teachers could know what their year would look like next year. And the transfer process occurs in March. Will that timeline happen? It's the will of the schools and the teachers. So that will be the determination of how that goes. Well, that is really the update right now. And so I'll just stop there and sort of take questions.
Any questions from the committee? And so, may I ask a question, Mr. Calvanese? So we have Discovery that's already voted. We have Duggan that's slated to vote tomorrow. And do we have a timeline for when the other 6 might vote?
Yep, absolutely. So TAG just completed their innovation planning committee meeting today, and it was unanimous. So that is going to vote on Monday. And then following the break, we will have, I believe, Commerce voting on Tuesday, and then a few more planning meetings. So my hope is that we get all the votes done by early March or late February, and then but we have to see. It's up to the committees, on those. But so far, so good. So we're keep moving that forward. So I'm hoping that that is completed ideally by beginning of March, the first week of March. So the idea would be mid-March, maybe it's to the school committee for a public comment session, or later March, and then to the school committee for vote in April. And if it's not all schools, it might be some schools at that point.
Do we have a sense of what that public comment meeting looks like? Is there going to be like a high-level overview of what the plan is, or the plan's going to be released publicly? Like, how would they comment without knowing what's before them?
Right. So as soon as the teachers go and actually approve the plan, we'll have to post those plans publicly.
Okay.
And we could probably put an announcement out by school and let families know that the plans are out there, and then put a date of when that public comment will be for those schools. But that's, yes, they would have to be publicly posted.
Okay.
And then parents families would be able to see that, the public, the community will be able to see those plans. And then they can come in and make comment on it.
Thank you. Any questions, comments? Thank you so much. We know how much work has gone into this. So thank you to you and to your team and to Mrs. Valentine, who I know has been attending all of those meetings.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you. Right, moving on to reports of standing committees. First committee, student and parent concerns, Mrs. Gresham.
We did have a meeting last week, and it was a discussion item, which was discuss policy and procedures when it comes to transportation for students with special accommodation. And it was decided that if parents have problems with the First Review app, we suggest that they call the transportation department just to help them, assist them with getting through it. No items for voting, though.
Thank you. Any questions or comments on Mrs. Gresham's report? Seeing none. Buildings and maintenance, Mr. Gomez Jr.
No report at this time.
Thank you. Legislative and contracts, Mrs. Crawford.
No report at this time.
Thank you. No report from myself on curriculum and programs. Budget and finance, Ms. Monroe Naylor. I don't believe that. Has there been a meeting held, Mr. Clerk? No, thank you. Career technical education, Mr. Gomez Jr.
No report at this time.
Thank you. No report either from Ms. Monroe Naylor on technology. School safety, Mrs. Gresham. Thank you. Diversity, equity, and inclusion, Mrs. Crawford.
No report at this time.
Thank you. And as we've heard, there was a presentation from Mr. Calvanese regarding the innovation schools. There was a meeting this past week, and that was chaired by Ms. Rosa Valentine. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, we can move on. Report of the student representative. Mr. Martins, do you have a report for us this evening?
Okay. It's gonna. Oh, there we go. It's gonna take me a while to get used to this set.
That's okay. No worries.
All right. Good evening again, everyone. I want to thank, I know he's not here, but he'll probably be watching, and I can expect a comment at the next meeting. Mayor Sarno, Superintendent Dr. Denal, and the rest of the school committee for having me tonight and giving me this opportunity. During the speak out portion, I shared some of the exciting things that the SAC has been up to, including the YPAR, but now I want to share a few things that the virtual school has been up to. Over the past few weeks, dating back to before winter break, our seniors have been working hard completing FAFSA and applying to colleges. It has been truly eye-opening getting to experience this firsthand. Personally, I've applied to Westfield State and Springfield College for early education, future first grade teacher. Woo. And I am happy to say that I have heard back from both with acceptance.
Oh, fantastic.
I should have waited to say that as for one big clap, but that's on me. Now I have been weighing my options and seeing which school has programs that align with my goals. Our students have also been working hard completing their assigned tasks involving college and career readiness in school links. I cannot say that it's been an easy process, however, I've been doing my best to encourage my fellow students to complete all of them. The last time I spoke to you all, I mentioned our holiday break celebration that took place before winter break. That event was a huge success. We had a wonderful turnout from students and families, and all of our activities were a hit. There were 66 SVS families in attendance, and we get together in Homer Street, and that building was packed. Ugh. I want to give a shout out to a few of the most popular tables. Our science club conducted an experiment to determine how many people had the gene to taste bitterness. Out of the people that we tested, 40 people did not have the gene, while 28 did. Our original hypothesis was that 75% of the participants we tested would be able to taste bitterness, so we were surprised by the results. Our Empowerment Club Spin and Win table was a tremendous hit. We had a variety of toys, crafts, and trinkets that our students could win after they spun the wheel. This year, we had a special activity for our seniors that our class advisors put together. This year, many seniors wanted to decorate graduation caps. As SPS policy states, students may not decorate their graduation attire. However, we were kind of looking for a workaround that would, still abide by the policy. So our advisors ordered dupe caps, so students could still experience the rite of passage that is decorating a graduation cap. Our student council has started planning our third prom. It will be held on May 1st, 2026 at the Cedars Banquet Facility. We are very excited about it. The planning process began before winter break. We gathered a list of themes to send to our student body. My fellow officers and I went around and advertised the form to ensure that all were aware. After about a week, student council reviewed the results, and I'm happy to announce that our theme is Starry Night. After the theme was chosen, we met and gathered a list of items that we wanted to purchase. On the evening that the Donors Choose page was created, we received a very generous donation that fully funded all of our items. A few weeks ago, a few of our science classes throughout middle school and high school were given the task of designing a challenge from Spark Alpha Explore. These projects are used to encourage education and the exploration of scientific careers. After brainstorming ideas, they would propose them to the members of the Rise Design Challenge Committee. What a mouthful. To see if their design would advance. 2 of our classes advanced to the finals. Our 7th grade middle school class with their project called the HydroFast, and our high school class with their project called the Plaque Seeker. The finals take place on February 27th, so something to look forward to. Hopefully, we win. That is all I have. Thank you for the time. I look forward to getting the chance to learn and work alongside all of you.
Thank you. All right. Our next agenda item is report of the superintendent, Dr. Denal.
Thank you so much. I look forward to sharing with you some great information of wonderful things that have been going on in the district. But before I begin my report, I'd like to draw your attention to the memo and contracts report for January 2026 that is in your folder. When you get a chance, please go ahead and take a look at it. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. I had the opportunity to join my voice with the voices of other superintendents in the area at the University of Massachusetts College of Education. We discussed ways in which the university can be more strategic and supportive in their efforts to develop future teachers. As you know, we are facing a critical shortage of teachers in all content areas and participating with area colleges to support us as we recruit and retain highly qualified teachers is critical to the success of our students. I was honored to represent Springfield Public Schools by joining Lieutenant Governor Kim Driscoll and Senator Markey and other elected officials at the Massachusetts Women of Color Coalition 10-year anniversary convening. We have a strong partnership with this organization, and they are bringing a mentorship program to Springfield for our young ladies. It actually begins next week during winter recess, and there is a strong focus on academic success, as well as ensuring that our students are engaging in social emotional learning. It also fosters belonging and encourages sisterhood, and we look forward to continuing to work with this organization. During our cabinet meeting this month, our newest members of our school committee were welcomed to central office to receive information from each department in our district. Department chiefs shared current priorities and explained how their work impacts the success of the students in each and every one of our schools. New school committee members learned a great deal about how governance intersects with academic success. I want to say congratulations to Discovery Polytechnical High School for being the first school to opt in to our innovation schools for Springfield Public Schools for the year 26-27. I just want to publicly thank again Mr. Calvanese as well as Dr. O'Connor with all the hard work that each one of those staff members and teachers put into making this a unanimous vote. They made a decision that they feel is in the best interest of the students as well as the staff. This is a groundbreaking decision, and we look forward to the great things that will emerge as a result of this decision. As you know, professional development for our staff is critical to the academic growth and success of our students. We continue to offer learning opportunities to our principals through relevant, aligned, and research-based sessions. We participated in a session yesterday that increased our principals' capacity to impact change in the area of grade level instruction and checking for understanding. Tier 1 instruction is an area that we are focusing on to ensure that all of our teachers are able to teach these high leverage strategies and truly impact learning in our classrooms. I was fortunate to join Assistant Superintendent Terry Poe and take a tour of the Student Success Academy under the direction of Rhonda Jacobs and her team. We were pleased to see the growth in this program, and this program is designed specifically for adults who are seeking a second chance at earning their high school diploma. They have grown from 20 students in 2023 to 92 students in 2026. That is a phenomenal growth rate. We're really grateful for the hard work and dedication and vision of Mrs. Jacobs and her team. We applaud you and appreciate you for all of your hard work. And if you could see the learning that was occurring in that Student Success Academy, you would be impressed. And just the pride on the faces of the students who set out to achieve a lifelong goal. One student was a former student of Assistant Superintendent Poe, and she cried when she saw Miss Poe because I believe both of them were having a moment and just reminiscing about the difficult challenges that young lady faced while she was a student at Brookings. And she just poured out to Miss Poe and said, "Thank you for believing in me." And Miss Poe's support of that family and that student led her back into the classroom in a safe, nurturing learning environment that was created by Miss Jacobs and her staff to ensure that this student achieves her goal of earning a high school diploma. So I just really want to thank I appreciate the work that we're doing here in Springfield Public Schools. So we continue to innovate and research instructional assessment tools and strategies to support the learning of our pre-K students. I was meeting with a team of folks at Central Office to discuss what we need to do in order to really fully operationalize and fully utilize the high leverage strategy of universal pre-K. We are moving from having our students come to the school to actually making sure that we are instructing them. And the team of individuals come from a variety of backgrounds and experiences, but we all centered around the need to ensure that universal pre-K is an authentic learning opportunity for our students to be able to know and do what they need to know and do from pre-K to ensure that they are ready to read on grade level by the end of grade 2. And we are looking at a variety of tools and strategies that will help us partner with our parents to support them as they continue to teach their children how to read and write and be lifelong learners. Because we are humbled by the fact that the first teachers, the parents, have instructed and entrusted the second teachers in the schools in helping their students to learn and be all that they can be. So stay tuned because we really want to ensure that pre-K is used in a very strategic and intentional manner to increase early literacy. I was able to join the Future Chefs competition. It's a national challenge hosted by Homegrown and Sedesco. So Homegrown here in Springfield has all of our students in the elementary schools compete to be the future chefs of Springfield. And then they also have this national challenge. And when I tell you it was a delicious treat, I mean it was a delicious treat. That bang bang chicken was banging. It was good. And so we were treated by 4 delicious dishes. Logan Nunez, he cooked bang bang chicken, and we want to thank Principal Vinnie Reagan for supporting his student. Kishana Reed from Friedman, she treated us to vegan
Empanadillas.
what she said. And they were delicious. I didn't even realize I wasn't eating meat. They were awesome. Yes, it was like a beef patty. And that is Principal Ali, and we thank her for supporting her student. And Easton Enzo Lozado treated us to chicken teriyaki Alfredo. I tell you, he cooked that pasta like he was an Italian. It was so good. It was delicious. And we appreciate Principal Harris for supporting her student. And last but not least, Liam Quintero from Lincoln, under the leadership of Principal Kate Fancy, treated us to loaded ramen. It was superb. And the winner for this year's Future Chef competition was none other than Logan Nunez with his Bang Bang Chicken. It was delicious. Last year, Logan won with Marry Me Chicken. And I told him, although it was delicious, it didn't work because I'm still single. So I told him he's going to have to come up with another recipe that will ensure that the next time I will have a new last name. So we appreciate our students and our principals and the staff. And you know, the special treat is that whoever wins, they have an opportunity to add their recipe to the menu of our school lunches. So yes, depending on what the item is, they may have an opportunity to add it to the menu. And they work with a nutritionist, so not only is it delicious, but it's also good for you. So I'm just excited, and we just thank Sedesco and Homegrown for their ongoing partnership. Second to none, second to none. And last but not least, I am very excited about our Middle School Algebra 1 Saturday Academy. As you know, one of our district priorities is to transform the learning experiences of our middle school scholars. And one critical piece of that is rigorous opportunities to engage in rigorous coursework. We used to have Algebra 1 throughout the district in our middle schools. We have brought it back because we recognize so many of our students are ready to engage in this high-level, very rigorous coursework. So in order to support them, Dr. Dietrich Johnson and her team have developed a 6-week program that couples math with fun and engaging learning opportunities. So these students will be able to engage in STEM careers and other things that will cause them to understand that they are mathematicians and they can be successful in any math course that they enroll in. So thank you, Dr. Dietrich Johnson and her team for coordinating and putting together such an amazing opportunity for our students. And that ends my report for this evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Denal. Any questions or comments from our school committee members? No? Thank you. Oh, yes, please, Mrs. Crawford.
Yes, thank you so much, Chairwoman. I just want to say thank you, Superintendent, and your staff for really thinking outside the box and doing some innovative things. I really appreciate the Algebra 1 Academy. I see that being a wonderful addition because our students, if given the opportunity, they can reach it. And so thank you so much for thinking outside the box with that. So thank you.
Thank you. All right, moving on to unfinished business. Any unfinished business? Hearing none. Moving on to new business. Any new business? Hearing none. Is there a motion to adjourn? Motion made by Mrs. Gresham. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mrs. Crawford. Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Ms. Valentin,
Yes.
Said yes.
Thank you.
She did
Yes.
say yes. I heard her.
Yeah.
Ms. Crawford,
Yes.
Ms. Hurst,
Yes.
Mr. Gomez Jr.,
Yes.
Ms. Gresham,
Yes.
Ms. Ronaylor, absent. Mayor Sarno, absent.
More than sufficient vote. This matter passes. Good night, everyone, and we will see you again soon.
Thank you.